If you're a gooner, I probably found the anime for you. Fair warning though, you're probably gonna come out looking like Quagmire when he first discovered Internet P. The Testament of Sister New Devil is a 2015 ecchi anime. With that being said, I missed the prime gooning years for it. It's almost 10 years later. But, actually I think it is 10 years later. I don't know if the exact month it released. But, with that being said, I watched it last night while playing WoW. Saying that out loud, I sound like a total loser. I'm playing World of Warcraft and watching an ecchi that's borderline a hentai. But for what it is, I think this was actually a really good anime. It's an ecchi, but it has an actual good story. But at the same time, even though it's an ecchi, it's it's hardly an ecchi. It's about as close as you can get to a hentai without being actual, straight going to town. I'm about to make myself sound like even more of a loser, but I'm kind of an ecchi connoisseur. You see in my mini fridge there, all those stickers, those are the stickers of Ria Sanakano. And over there, I have a Ria Sanakano tapestry. So, I kind of like High School DxD. But, this anime is High School DxD, like in terms of ecchi, times like 5. Like, in High School DxD and in most other ecchis, you got the booties, you got the accidental titty grabbings, you got, booty shots, panty shots, titties accidentally flying out like this. But in this show, instead of just that, nah, they're like straight up sucking on them. Like, seriously, like this dude Basara is going to town. It's like he's a baby trying to get some milk out of them. He just straight up sucks on their titties, grabs them, pours maple syrup on them, showers them down sadistically. It's kind of crazy how close this is to an actual hentai. Anyway, the plot follows this guy named Basra, who one day gets these two stepsisters. I think you can see where this is going. Whoop. Whoop. But these girls aren't just normal stepsisters. No, they're demons or devils. And the one, Mio, is actually the future demon king, or the future devil king. It's also revealed that this story follows a lot of cliche tropes. And Basara isn't just a normal human. No, he's actually a hero. I think from there you can kind of see how the plot's gonna go. Other demons come to attack them because they want to usurp Mio and make sure she doesn't become the demon king. And other heroes come to attack them because, well, for one, the future demon king is there. And also because Basara is siding with the future demon king. So it causes some pretty cool conflicts. But fuck the conflicts, let's get into what this show is actually about. The harem. If a girl in this show gets introduced and she has any form of character design, within 5 minutes her titties and booty will be poppin', and she'll also be Basra's servant. This isn't like some normal, servant shit either, like, oh, here's your tea, here is your drink, sir. Well, that too, for some of them. But, in this show, there's this thing called the Master-Servant Pact. The Master-Servant Pact makes them stronger and also allows the master and the servant to know where they're at. But, at the same time, the master, who's of course Basra, has to submit his servants. And the Master-Servant Pact is done through this girl, Maria. She's a succubus, so the way the submission works is through, I think it's pretty obvious, right? Through sensual means. Getting them naked and boing, 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 touching their titties, straight up slapping their ass, humiliating them too, like pouring maple syrup, in a way getting kind of aggressive too. It's really weird. I mean, he basically has to be like a light sadist or a medium sadist to make him bend to his will, even though they all already follow him. I don't know, it's kind of funny. And I know I said it earlier, but this show is hardly an ecchi. Like, seriously, when he is submitting them, it is so close to being a hentai. It is about as close as you can get to hankying and pankying without hankying and pankying. It's like right there. Like if straight whoop is 100%, they're about 95% because they get there very, very close. That aside, it's actually a pretty good show. Like in the same way that High School DxD, despite being an ecchi, is a good show. The show is also very similar to High School DxD in terms of, like, the story so far. I'm only on season 1, so I don't really know what happens in the rest of this anime. But so far, it has a lot of similarities to High School DxD, with, like, the demons, demon lords. So it's just a decent story. Decent story in terms of like what it is too. You can't rate a show like this on like the same scale you would rate like, you know, Death Note, Monster, or any other like great show or great manga like Goodnight Pun Pun or whatever. Because this anime, despite having a pretty decent story, isn't meant for that, obviously. As sad as it may sound, the show is designed to be a self-insert of sorts, right? Like, the selling factor is the harem, not the story. It's the selling factor are the big booty bitches, the big titty bitches. That's all it is, really, at the end of the day. And with that in mind, it has a good plot. Like, when you're rating a show like this, you have to view it with the ecchi glasses. Where are they at? Right here. Got my ecchi glasses. You gotta rate them with the ecchi glasses on. You can't look at this show through the lenses of, like, rating it like on the same scale as you'd rate Death Note, Monster, Goodnight Pun Pun, like I said. So, with that in mind, I'd probably give this show a good 7. However, I wouldn't recommend this to anyone, right? Like, I would have to recommend this. You have to be an anime fan, like a true anime fan. Like, you've went through the Bleaches, you went through the 20th Century Boys, you went through the Jujutsu Kaisens, the Black Clover, the One Pieces, the Narutos, and you have to be involved now with, like you're in that mud, that grit. So, yeah, I'd give it a 7. If you like, if you've watched all the great stuff, and you want to get down and dirty, I recommend you watch it, because it's not a bad show. So, with that wraps up this video. Please subscribe. I have 3 subscribers, and one of them is me, I don't know, and 2 are my friends, so please subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video.